Hello, hello. Thanks for watching my live or thanks for watching my replay. If you're here today, it's because you saw my stories about networking. So, if you need a little bit more help with networking, you feel a bit awkward or uncomfortable when you are at a live event, or you don't know how to start networking on LinkedIn, for example, then uh, what you can do is to see networking as making connections. So that's super simple. Like, how can you improve your current connections? So, people that you know very well, and how can you improve your relationship with them at work or maybe not at work? Um, and how can you meet new people and start a deep and meaningful conversation with them that will actually take you further, that will give you opportunities in the future. But um, making connections, it's about sharing. It's not about, okay, can you help me with a job, or here, oh yeah, I have a vacancy for you, for example. No. So making connections, it's really all about sharing. So about connecting, sharing ideas, sharing experiences, sharing struggles, and also how you overcome them, um, sharing contacts, so people that you know that may help this person in front with who you're talking. um, but yeah, it's a two-way thing. So that's very important, that you see it as creating a connection just for the purpose of yeah making a connection for now, but also for the future. And online and offline networking or making connections are actually not that different, because, for example, at an event or on the street, it will be not not that common to just jump to start a conversation like that and say, hey, so what are your goals in life? So yeah, so maybe that's a bit too direct, but you can look and find some icebreakers that you can use during events or maybe at work with colleagues that you don't know very well. Hi, Isabelle, thanks for joining. Um, so, if you're not super comfortable with, for example, an online event, uh, then I would recommend you to just arrive on time, get your coffee before the event starts, start presenting yourself, and then start asking open questions like, so, what is your goal of today's event? What would you like to learn? Or how can this event today help you further? So yeah, try to ask open questions, not just like, nice food here, nice coffee. So try to go a little bit more deep, and by talking about the event, you can get to know the people as well. So you don't need to just present yourself and sell yourself with your services like, hey, I'm a marketing manager. Hey, um, I'm for example, a finance director. And yeah, how is it going? Good. No, I mean, try to go deeper, try to know your pitch as well. You have to know how you can present yourself and what you can learn from that event. um, so yeah, try to take your time and to meet the people quite well, to know why they're here, what is their expertise, and what do they want to learn from that event. At an offline event, so at a face-to-face event, there it's important to not stick to one person the whole day. It's okay to say, I'm gonna meet new people. It was very nice to meet you. Okay, what's your LinkedIn profile? Okay, let's add each other. Okay, I will talk to the next person. Um, that's totally okay, because most of the people, when they go to a networking event, they would like to make connections. I remember 2 years ago, just before the corona started, I went to an event for freelancers. Actually, it was before having this idea of starting career coaching. And I went to a freelancer event, and I was not a freelancer yet. Um, and I met that day, I connected with 20 to 30 people on LinkedIn. And yeah, I with some people I spent 5 minutes, but with other people I spent half an hour talking and sharing. It was really nice, that feeling. I love to connect with people. I understand that not everybody is an extrovert, but that's totally okay. Most of the people there are not extroverted at all, neither. Um, but yeah, I mean, you learn it. It's by practicing that you learn to do it, and you don't need to talk in front of 500 people, or to present something. But if you can talk to one person or in small groups and present yourself and ask open questions, that's a good way to start. And arrive on time, be there during the breaks. Don't just go outside to smoke or something, or to call at work. Stay there during all the breaks. For example, next week, I'm going with my team to an event, and I'm gonna meet with people from the company where I'm working that I don't know very well. So I've I've seen some people from the sales team, but not everybody. So I will arrive half an hour before the event starts. So I will arrive at the coffee time. And my goal is really to arrive feeling confident, feeling comfortable, and go talk to people I don't know yet. So I'm not gonna stay with the people I know very well from my team, but I will just go and introduce myself, because it's also important at work to know other teams, to know other departments, to understand the full company, you know. So yeah, I hope here, Isabel, that it's helping you out as well for the future. So it's really interesting, because you can share knowledge, experience that you didn't know before. So and it's also interesting to meet people from different backgrounds, from different companies, and then share during events. So so here I was talking about face-to-face events, but when you go online, uh, you implement the same principles. So a good way to do that is to start engaging with other people's content, or start creating content yourself. And by creating content and by engaging with content, you can start creating connections like that. And then after, you can add people on LinkedIn, because it's a bit weird. Allez, you can't just add people without even leaving a note, add a personalized message when you connect with someone on LinkedIn. If you, for example, it's okay if you do that to connect with someone that you didn't meet before. It's okay to do that with them, but you have to explain in the message, like, if you met the person in life, then it's okay. But if you didn't meet this person in life, then you have to say, for example, I love the content that you're sharing. Myself, I'm very interested in that topic. I would like to connect with you further. I can also share many things from my experience, so I would like to make a connection. But I just said it very shortly, but there is a structure to follow to say to it to first say in your message what you liked from the person profile and how you can help each other in the future and share tips. Of course, you can mention what you're doing, but it doesn't have to be all about it and start selling your services. No, it's really about creating connections. And then, of course, if you can take initiative and say, you're looking for a job, or I don't know, you need more information about this topic. I know someone, or this link, this website is great for ta ta ta, and you shared some links, and it's really going in two directions, and that's how it started actually. 2 years ago again, I sent a message like this to a marketing manager that I really admired, and I introduced myself, and she said, "You know what? Uh, normally I never accept people who send me a connection request," and then I said, "Wow, amazing!" But she said, I saw your personalized message, and I thought, wow, this is very nice, and Maria seems also interesting, and so yeah, and then we started talking more and more and more, and we're engaging with each other's content. So it was really beautiful. I will give you one tip. So apart from start creating content or engaging with other people's posts, so that's a good start. But if you just do it once a month, yeah, it's not enough to create connections. One little tip here: make a list of 10 people or 20 people on in LinkedIn that you admire, and that you think, wow, they're so inspiring, I love their content, and write those people down, and put on the side as well, like how good you know them. But even if you know them well, if you talked with them already before, that's the point. So you make a list of 10 people that you know, with people that you talked already, and you start engaging more with them in private message, but also with their content. And if you think that your content is related to their profile, you can also tag them, if that's okay for them, of course, if you think they're open to that. So that's a very good start. Start making that list and start connecting via message and with their content, and via your content as well. So it's all about practice. So this is a way to do that online. And offline is, as I mentioned before, be open, arrive on time, start asking open questions. If you're a bit shy, then yeah, you start by, you can start with the food or the coffee, but it's not, then you don't have to say ciao, good luck today. So go a bit deeper. So what is your goal today for this event? And at the end of the event, or during the break, or in the afternoon, you can always say, oh, what were your key takeaways? What were your learnings after this this panel, for example? So yeah, so start going deeper, start to get to know the people a little bit better. Don't stick with one person. So that's also very important. If you have a question, Isabelle, you can ask me. Yeah? I just want to keep it short and sweet for today. But you have one question now in your mind, you can always write this in the comments, and I can answer right now. You have a question or no? No? Okay. So that means that the information here was quite useful. Um, of course, there is much more, but here I wanted to start with a few tips, and it's also part of my program, so I will really go more into detail. But it's indeed practice that will help you. I started with all my student events. At all my different jobs, I had to okay, good, I had to meet new people, so this also helped me. But I also went to events all by myself, alone. So I went, for example, to Mechelen or to other cities on my own. Hi, Piotr, thanks for joining. um, so yeah, if you don't have events at your current employer, and if you see a topic, an event that really interests you, go alone, you know. Go alone, go by yourself and start meeting people. So yeah, so it's a bit uncomfortable at the beginning. Yeah, it's good to see you too. Let's catch up soon. um, yeah, so just do it, because yeah, in the beginning it's a bit uncomfortable, but just by doing it, it will be more and more easy to make connections. Yeah, because 15 years ago I was not the woman I am today. I was very shy to talk with many people, but yeah, just start doing it, and I can give you some tips, but you have to go out there and start talking to people. So I can't do magic. So I wish you a lot of success with these tips. Hello, Daryl, thanks for joining. um, so if you have more questions about networking, let me know, because I'm working on that with my program. I'm planning to create also some guide as well. So I will create much more content about this topic as well, as I see it's much needed. If you have a question, Piotr or Daryl, let me know. Um, yeah, I started already before. Um, and yeah, watch my replay. Watch my replay. Isabel, you too. If you miss some things, and feel free to ask all the questions you have in the comments, and I'm gonna reply to all of you. So I wish you a great Saturday evening, and see you next weekend. Ciao, ciao.